Okay, start anytime.
Okay, this is my painting of the Volcano House bar where I worked in the late 60s, early 70s. And I was the last one hired by the Lycurgus family, namely Mr. Nick Lycurgus, before he sold or turned it over to C. Brewer and Company. And I was hired as the bartender there. So in the painting, I'm depicting, this is Hawaii, we have the Hawaiian flag, and we've all come here in one form or another, and so I have a founder, namely Mr. Lycurgus in this instance, and he came on the boat, sailboat here, and he made the Volcano House, and he was a great fan of Pele himself. He would go out to the crater and occasionally pour bottles of gin. Pele is supposed to like gin. He would pour little bottles of gin into the crater. And so I am depicting myself here behind the bar, the traditional shape of the bar and the storeroom where I have myself framed in the doorway, reaching up towards Pele, and Pele is reaching her hand out towards me. And there's a bottle of gin between us there. Then above my head is the head of the pig god, Kamapua'a, who was a lover of Pele, and who could also be a wild hog or a nice, handsome young man. And as in those days, we used to have entertainment, so I depicted some entertainers here, and what one usually finds at the bar is some people in love, some people passed out and drunk, and some people having a drink, and everything is pretty much as I remember it to be, namely the trash can at the entrance there, and some drinks on a tray that would be taken into the dining area to serve guests there, and the oldest cash register in the world, which is what we had from Mr. Nick. Some lehua flowers depicted up here. And everybody is, as we all do in Hawaii, not wearing shoes, wearing rubber slippers. And some not even wearing any shoes at all, which is what I do. And I had to wear this kind of an outfit, a red vest with a black bow tie and a white shirt. That was required by Mr. Nick in those days. Mr. Nick is what we called the Nick Lycurgus. Everyone there called him Mr. Nick. And the tiki up here, I got away with some trickery there. I lived at Namakani Campground, which was also run by the Volcano House as a concession, and I used to take the firewood and carve Hawaiian images and then either stand them in the bar or a little bit off to the side, and tourists would invariably say, "Is this for sale? Can I buy this?" So I would make side money while bartending, and if I had a good night I might sell a tiki or a wood carving or two to a tourist. Of course, none of this was reported income, and I got away with murder on that. So, but I loved doing that, and actually it was that carving of those images that led me further into art endeavors, and when the Volcano House opened, I could also take some of those very same things and some images, pictures and things over to the Volcano Arts Center, which at that time, when I was working here behind the bar, at that time was a dormitory for room girls and some of the Filipino cooks who were working in the kitchen. They had rooms there, and at the old Art Center building. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have depicted here. Thank you very much. Dietrich Varez.
That's beautiful.
Okay, that's all.